Carlton Town TV here on a gameless Saturday. I'm here with Robbo, who was forcefully pushed into this interview by his teammates. I'll try and make it brief for you. So let's look at Wednesday's game. Bingham billed it as the biggest game in their club's history on the website, and they turned up for that, didn't they? Like, you know, they performed.
Yeah, definitely put a lot of effort in, and I think they were actually a very good side, and we weren't expecting it. I think their work rate really overshone ours in the first 90 minutes until I think they got just a little bit tired, which is shown from, I think we've got a bit more fitness from the training and the games that we've been putting in at a high standard. That was all, but I thought they did very well, and I think we were lucky to come away with a win in the end.
Headset-wise, you know, it's a game you're expected to win, so it must be hard to recover from the fact that, you know, they managed to grab the first.
Yeah, those sorts of games are very frustrating to come into a couple of leagues below, and I think a lot of the players' heads weren't on it in the first 90 minutes. I think we struggled with getting up to that tempo, and people were a bit tired. But I think once they got their goal, I think everyone gave a bit of a kick up the arse, and we started getting back into it a bit. And the fitness just came through in the end, I think. And some of the lads we put on were class when they came on, just won us the game really.
Well, yeah, I mean, standard Tommy and Mark fashion, the three substitutions were, you know, attacking players. That turned the tide. What was it about those three guys that really, you know, then gave us the impotence to equalise?
Well, apart from fresh legs up there running, especially on the pitch that's very boggy, and I think people got tired very quickly, and the fresh legs came through. But the class players that came on, like Aaron, Tyler, even Manny as well, which just pushed I think lifted the whole team's morale and gave us that extra push to get the goals. As soon as the first one went in, I think we were always going to get a couple more after that.
How you talk about tired legs, like how gutting is it then that you couldn't have closed that at 90 and you've got to then play for another 30?
Very, very good. As soon as that whistle goes, you think, oh, I've got to do this for another 30 minutes. But we scored quite early in the first half of this extra time, which I think took a lot of pressure off the lads, and we could get the ball down and play a little bit more and push for those others. We had a lot of other chances, but it was just, at the end of the day, a win's a win, 2-1, we'll take it on to the next round.
You say on to the next round, and I'll make this the last question so you can get back to your ships. What are your ambitions for the competition? Because I touched on this with Mark earlier, different kind of dynamic this year with Forest and County fielding teams. Like, where do you think we can get to? Obviously, Forest play Baseford next Tuesday.
Yeah, I think Forest Baseford's a big game. I think that'll show big club against the holders at the minute. I think gives us a very good chance to go and push and maybe definitely try and get a cup. Be nice to end the year, so as well as pushing for playoffs in the league. So hopefully we could get the double of playoffs as well. So, well, two big sides in it. They're always going to contest with everyone. So it's nice to have it's a bit fresher rather than it being the same two every year.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
Fingers crossed that we make it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, mate. Appreciate it.